An interception, not finding the end zone, that's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win, and he knows he's got to do more for his team.
We're on here with Will Shipley. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Nix from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Shipley gets it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Nix. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now Nix. Here comes the screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going for it on 4th, Nix. This finds Austin, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And they drag him down just in time. It's a turnover on downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. So we're through one. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have 2nd down and 5. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. Again, it's Cook. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down throw for Allen. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted.
The Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Straight ahead with Shipley. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Nix looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. On the give, here's Shipley. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Got a man. Robinson has it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's Nix. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? And we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. Quick hitter complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Shipley now up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Shipley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing here, Nix. Try for Robinson, but it's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. One right down the middle. They add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And he...
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, it's Bo Nix. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Broncos and the Bills under the lights on Sunday night.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Shipley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing Nix. Robinson hauling it in outright.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Allen to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Shipley. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Shipley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They're going. It's Nix. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he's got it inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Wan'Dale Robinson. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Allen gonna throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
A run on first down with Shipley. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Shipley. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And Denver getting set to take the field. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Now it's Nix. Rolling to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Nix to the air. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw, here's Nix. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Nix from the shotgun. That's to the tight end, Wiley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Well, now how about this return? Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To the air, Allen. He gets that one complete to Wicks. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Allen. He's able to get it to Coleman. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. 2nd down and 3. And again, it's Allen. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Sanders is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Time over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now, during that run, an injury here We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. On third down, they go with Shipley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. He's got it at the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Calvin Austin, 56 yards. And the Broncos are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Now Allen. That's complete to Wicks. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. It's caught by Coleman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Allen to throw once more. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. This one complete to Coleman. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Calvin Austin 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. 1 play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shepard now from the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Allen. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. To throw, it's Allen. Yep. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. You've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Following the fumble recovery, Nix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And this is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. To throw is Nix. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
That'll be caught by Shipley. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the 4th as the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9. From midfield, here's Allen. Finds his man, it's John Mechie. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Allen now looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He's back to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Back to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he is going to score.
It's Week 16 of the National Football League. And up next, it's Bo Nix. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. So it's 4th down. Punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really...
Into space. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick... The best way to finish it, the touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
2nd down and 3. They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And he will work his way down inside the 30. A pickup of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion, it's Robinson. Another carry here for Shipley. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And he's brought down at the 17, but that's going to be good enough. A 1st down picked up on the ground. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 1st down, here's Shipley. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's taken down on what should be the final play. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. A tight end in motion now. They'll run. Powering forward. He's in. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the picks.
Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He fumbled the football. The Broncos have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Well, we know this defense was #1 ranked overall coming into the game, and they are just adding to it with the performance here in the first half. And this time, Greg, they put 6 points on the board with the fumble return for touchdown.
Yeah, and Mike, you know, when we talk about the top-ranked defense, going to be stingy with the amount of yards they give up, but it's often the takeaways that separate you. And in this case, not only are they able to take the ball away, they're able to take it back for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And he'll get about 5. They'll give it here to Shipley. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll go with Shipley. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the right side, catch made by McLaurin. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Play action. It's Allen. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That is into the hands of Wicks. And they've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Bills are on the board just before halftime. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, where it was the visiting Bucks who were able to come in and win one on the road. The Texans are down to...
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll try to set up the screen here with Shipley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
First and 10. Here's Shipley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. A carry here for Shipley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Nix from the gun on third down. He finds Austin with the grab. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Denver first down. They'll run with Shipley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On the ground, this is Shipley. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Denver. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense and Josh Allen head back onto the field. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Allen to throw. Uh-oh. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. So 3 quarters have come and gone. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. One more time going up top with Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. To throw again, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. The motion man here is McLaurin. Throwing again, it's Allen. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Allen will throw, and they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Bills. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good, and the Bills cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense as they try to finish things off here in the fourth. And that current 5-game win streak looks like it's about to become 6. A first down throw for Nix. He'll get this complete to Shipley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll stay on the ground. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. So some of these 3rd and medium, 3rd and long situations, it's the perfect time. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Will Shipley. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Broncos and the Jags, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. New Year's. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense.
And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 77 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Open man is Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Broncos.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Nick's going to look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one is caught by Robinson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. This one is...
It's Week 17 of the National Football League.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Denver. Has this at the 6. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32, ETN on the catch. He breaks the tackle, and he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning left is Thomas. 2nd and 4. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
He's got a man left, and he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play, and that's a Jaguar first down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Another one for Shipley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Finds his man en route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Out of the gun, a give to Shipley. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Shipley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, 3rd down. They won't snap it in time. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. In the gun, Shipley gets it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 27. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Shipley now up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Nix from the gun. Catch made by Shipley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos with work to do on 3rd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. That's going to be cut by Shipley. He'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And the NFL rushing title within his grasp as we enter the penultimate week. He sits atop the league in yards. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First down throw, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Lawrence working from the gun. That's taken in by Etienne. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. Throwing on first down, Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Finds his target, Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Shotgun snap to Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Caleb Evans has it.
It's week 17 of the National.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us. And off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. It just end up a little bit short. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with ETN. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
I really like this young quarterback, Mike. I think there's a lot of things that he does very well. I mean, the arm talent, it allows you to expand the playbook. His mind, he can process information both quickly and decisively. Pocket presence, impressive as well. He rarely finds himself in situations where he's a sitting duck. Now, can he put all of that together and operate an NFL offense? That's what we want to see here today. And so far, I think he's shown a lot of hope that he can grow into a future franchise quarterback. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Nix gonna throw for it. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout called by the defense. On 2nd down, it's Nix. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Nix from the gun on third down. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And he...
It's week 17 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Will.
And off we go from Denver. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, look at Thomas, wide open. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Now Lawrence to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
2nd down and 4. Now Shipley again. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing Nix. Austin is there and brings in another one. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Straight ahead, Shipley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. To the right side goes Shipley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Jaguars offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And you can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the penultimate week of the season. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. On play action, Lawrence. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. And it'll be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because... line to protect him, so he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. To throw is Nix. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll give it to Shipley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Broncos at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
That's complete to Shipley. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Nix from the shotgun. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 9 yards that time.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now it's Nix. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Nix looking to throw again. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They're going. It's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Nix to the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. To throw, here's Nix. This will be caught at about the 6. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Working out of the gun is Nix, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. He gets it to Thomas. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll get started out west in Las Vegas. And it's the Ravens with the big lead at halftime. Zay Flowers, a touchdown catch in that first half. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Michael Penix with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood. See what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. And that one all tied. The Broncos got a strong first half from their signal caller, Bo Nix. His touchdown run was the lone score of those first 2 quarters as his guys hold a 7-0 lead. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the one touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another. These two teams making their final adjustments before coming out for the second half. And for the call, we go back out to Denver and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And Thomas has it. And they'll get this down to the 10. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jags are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Broncos are about set to go on offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Completes it to Austin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Once again, it's Shipley. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Off the bootleg, here's Nix. He finds Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Shipley. Down to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back now to Denver. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulled out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Thomas goes in motion left. Now Lawrence. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Lawrence will throw. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Lawrence. Steps away to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Extra point.